Are you sick and tired of being sick and tired? And do I sound like a Sunday morning info commercial? I hope not. I just wanted to share with you some things that help me, some products that help me on my healing health journey. But more specifically, I want to talk about health and the spiritual journey. So many people start or fall into the spiritual path because they've had a health issue and normal medical external resources weren't quite working, and so they turned to alternative therapies, which then catapulted them into the spiritual journey. So health issues are telling you a lot about where you're at, how in alignment you are with your path, how out of alignment you are with the cosmos, and all that sort of stuff. I mean, you know this. Health issues are messengers, okay? But I do want to say that how you can heal yourself sort of depends on where you're at in your evolutionary journey. So if you're nowhere near the spiritual journey, then outside medical resources, external resources will be just fine because you have that structured belief. You don't have any outside, anything beyond that belief. So pills and interventions work just fine. And then you could have the next level, if you're kind of brand new or not quite ready for the spiritual journey, but you're just now entering into the alternative healing path, and then you'll get to the spiritual journey, then alternative options will work for you. But if you're to the point, you're embarking consciously on a spiritual journey, awakening, looking at, clearing out your ego programs. Sorry, I had a little pop-up here. And you have illnesses that just will not go away no matter what you've tried, no matter what you've taken, then it really doesn't matter what you take. You're not going to get well, because it is time for you to dig deep and recognize the underlying thoughts, emotions, and seed phrases that are holding these illnesses in place. So that it's a really intense. Life is so beautiful, right? If you're struggling with these chronic health issues like I was, and still am, but getting so much better, right? This is grace from the universe. This is the universe kind of just like, maybe they kind of shake you a little bit like, honey, come back home. You're out of alignment. Please, you're going the wrong way. Or, if you're not listening, it just gets worse and worse and worse. And this is when you really have to commit. See if you're willing to dig deep and find all the underlying thoughts, self-devaluations, and thoughts that are out of alignment with the cosmos that you have that are holding these things in place. With that said, I am going to start a video series called Healing the Cosmic Way that will hopefully help you to help yourself begin to deprogram or discover your own thoughts, okay? So that's what I wanted to tell you. If you're on the spiritual journey and you're having tremendous health issues, then I'm sorry, outside things aren't going to work, okay? If everything you've tried doesn't work. However, once you begin the deprogramming, then yes, supplements can work. The universe will work with you, okay? but not beforehand. You have to commit to finding the underlying cause, and then the universe goes, okay, she's going to do her part. We'll work with her. So some products that I found that were quite helpful as soon as I started looking at my programs. So the number one thing that I have found is that it doesn't matter what you take. And by the way, disclaimer, I'm not a nutritionist, so okay, I don't know what disclaimers I need to have, but these are just sharing what worked for me. Okay. Before you take any supplement, the number one thing you have to work on is your gut, healing your gut, the bacteria or the probiotic gut flora, because nothing you take is going to work if you have bad gut problems. And we all do. Most of us do. Okay. We all do. You might as well just take them. Anyway, so here's what I found. So you probably have heard that kombucha is good, excellent, it's great, but it didn't really work for me. And I prefer just drinking water. I don't like that kombucha. And I have found that there's some really good products on the market. So here, I think eating raw sauerkraut or some form of something that you get to chew, this mastication process that releases also your salivary enzymes, also aids in your digestion. Can you hear that, Blue Jay? Anyway, this is a really good product, and wow, I noticed almost immediate benefits, much more than kombucha. But there's also things that you can take called gut shots or gut love. This product is great. It's my new favorite. Probiotics, excellent. And you just take a capful morning and the evening, or a forkful morning and the evening. Excellent. Excellent. You've got to deal with your gut, and then all the other supplements really work. Okay. And remember, when you start anything like this or any product, you're going to have that Herxheimer healing crisis healing effect. So don't get worried. But these things will really stir up things because it immediately starts kicking in the immune system, and it starts fighting all the stuff. Okay, so all of us, I don't care who you are, there's 99% of the planet probably has some kind of viral infection, chronic fatigue, something, as well as candida. So you can say you don't have it, but if you're eating carbs and sugar and you've taken antibiotics, you have candida. And I have found that there's a product called monolaurin. Here it is, monolaurin. There's another brand that has a blue and white tub. This product has been out for 30 years or more. It's like $30. It's so inexpensive, and it's made from coconut. Yes, we know that coconut is antiviral, antifungal. And this stuff is the concentrated form of lauric acid, I believe it is. I can't quite remember. So it's the same stuff in coconut and in mother's breast milk. So good, so inexpensive. And why haven't you heard of it? Because it's natural and it's cheap. Okay, Amazon. This will last a long time. I think it might be $30 or $40. And what it is, little pellets that you take. You ultimately want to take 3 scoops a day, but I don't. I take 2. But the pellets, if you have candida or you have any one of the herpes viruses, this stuff is excellent for them. But you got to start off small, maybe even just 1 or 2 pellets a day. It's so strong. Okay, but it's so effective. Okay, monolaurin, sauerkraut, probiotics that you choose, gut love. What else? Now, I'm a very earthy, I have lots of earth in my chart. I'm a very grounded person. My whole house has organite all over it. I have all kinds of grounding mechanisms. But I have found over this last year, with these really high energy frequencies, waves of energy that have been coming in, that I've felt very ungrounded, kind of, I don't know, shaky or something. And I found this product on Amazon, of course. I am an Amazon shopper. From NutriChamps. It's called Calm Sense. I've never had a product. It's so grounding, calms you right down and grounds you. If you have anxiety and these energies or EMFs are getting to you, this will ground you. It's so good. Okay. And also from that same company, they have apple cider vinegar, excellent for your digestion and kind of helps you lose a little weight. So look into that. Let's see what else. If you have trouble falling asleep, obviously we all do at some point, and I was having a lot of trouble, and I can't remember what is the thing that we all take. Never worked. None of those natural sleeping aids worked until I took Easy Muscle Plus, again on Amazon. This is so relaxing. I think it also has valerian root in it. Oh my God. This helps you sleep and relax. So good, all natural, and it works. Okay. I don't know why I'm doing all these product placements. Now, if you have some really serious candida and viral infections and you're really, well, if you're on the spiritual journey, there's other causes for it. But if you're really brave, or if you're having a really bad cold, flu, or flare-up of the herpes virus, and herpes, by the way, has many different forms. Mono is a form of herpes. We all have chronic fatigue, the cold sores, you name it, herpes is involved. If you've had smallpox, it's part of the herpes family. Shingles, herpes. Okay. Hydrogen peroxide, food grade. This is intense. Do your own research, but my God, when I'm feeling sick or I'm feeling run down, feeling a cold or a flu, or my chronic fatigue is kicking in, you can just kind of feel like your throat gets covered. I take a few drops of this, kicks it right out. It's oxygen therapy, but it's controversial, so use it wisely. Oh, and I wanted to show you this because I get it from Garden of Eden. I'm sure there's other brands out there, but this stuff is really, really good quality hydrogen peroxide. Last time I ordered, they have such a funky website, but I think they've improved it a little bit. Anyway, so some health tips for the new year. And if you're interested in this Healing the Cosmic Way series, drop me a little note here, or you don't have to. But I think you're going to be really more helped by discovering those seed phrases that are holding these constructs together for you. And by the way, it's not all about health issues. It's about healing your entire life. The physical symptoms are just like the last resort for the universe, Mother's grace, trying to wake you up and get you on the right path. So that series will help you in all areas of your life. Okay, see you later.